Peace, TruEarth is back. I'm here today to share with you 10 tips to show yourself some love. Tip number 1, write yourself some positive notes and positive affirmations. Yeah, it does seem kind of creepy and weird. I will admit that. But it's not. You don't know how wonderful it is, or maybe you do. Maybe you know how wonderful it is to receive a note from someone, a love note. If you write messages to yourself while you're just sitting and doodling, it can make a difference when you read those words. Let's try it. I love you, Queen. Yes, it's not that cheesy because I'll look at that note all day. Sometimes you need to visualize. So writing it down, reading it, telling yourself that you love yourself. After a while, it doesn't seem as creepy and weird anymore, and you begin to say it with ease. Tip number 2, spend some time alone. Spending time alone sounds easy, but many times when I speak to people, they struggle with that. So, learning how to sit in a quiet space by yourself and just to become reflective and to begin to think about what went on that day or what you can do tomorrow to make your day better. Just reflecting and spending quiet time is a great way to show yourself some self-love. Going somewhere where it's just you and your ability to sit and relax and just be yourself. Going to the nail shop, getting your nails done. Going to grab a bite to eat and walking back alone. Just taking some time to not talk, sit still, and reflect. Tip 3, listen to good advice from others. Now, all of us have been raised with the understanding of what is right and what is wrong. Don't pretend like you don't know. You know what's right and what's wrong. Because that voice inside your head that sounds like your mama or your granny or your daddy is repeating, don't do it, don't do it. That's your intuitive voice that is your brain telling you, you know this is not right, homegirl. So, with that being said, when someone is trying to teach you and give you some good advice like I am now, you might want to pay attention because that all will, in turn into things that can later help you. That's tip number 4. It's always good, especially if you work, to take some of that money every time you get paid and buy yourself something. It doesn't have to be a huge thing that you're purchasing, but it just is something for your work efforts and it makes you feel better. It can be nail polish. It can be a pair of sneakers. It can be a pack of your favorite candy. Just something to show yourself some kind of love for working hard. Tip number 5 is a big one. Forgive yourself. I know you might have messed up in the past. We all mess up. We all make mistakes. If you have apologized, if you have asked to amend the problem that you caused, you have to move on. You have to forgive yourself. You have to let yourself know it's okay, TruEarth. That happened to you. You did something wrong, but you repaired it, and now it's time to move on. Don't hold on. Forgive yourself. You can do it. Tip number 6, be good to yourself. What do I mean by that? People say, I treat myself good. I love myself. Hold up. Sometimes we treat our friends better than we treat ourselves. So if you have a friend and your friend does something stupid or something silly and they mess up, that's your friend. They mess up. You forgive them. You have to do the same thing to yourself. Don't beat yourself up mentally. Don't put yourself down. You compliment your friends. You tell your friends, oh girl, I like that purse. What do you tell yourself? Do you ever acknowledge yourself? Take some time and do that. Take some time to pay attention to you. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, shoot, I'm fly. I wear the dopest earrings. My glasses, purple, poppin'. Yeah, all that. Take some time to do that. Tip Number 7, treat your body like a temple. Have you heard that before? Have you ever been to a temple? Sometimes when you enter a temple, you have to remove your shoes. You have to be clean. You leave the profanity outside of the temple. It's a sacred space, a temple is. Your body is your temple. You should treat it like a sacred space. Being that it's sacred, am I going to let anybody in my temple? Hell no. I'm going to have some rules and requirements and regulations before I allow anyone to enter my temple. I'm going to eat the appropriate foods. I'm not going to just eat junk food all day. I'm not, because my temple will be fat. I went through that. I'm not going through it again. Sorry. I will not drink alcohol. I just won't, because I need to be in my right state of mind, because somebody might try to rob my temple and I'm not having it. I need to listen to appropriate things and things that are useful to my temple. I know y'all like that little hip hop that's out. Some of it is trash, plain and simple. It's talking about all kind of crazy madness, doing terrible things, calling women bitches and hoes, calling brothers niggas. That's not food for your temple. That's that unhealthy stuff. And if we want to make change in ourselves, you're watching this, so you're trying to learn about self-love. Those are the type of things that tear us down, and we are striving to build up. So be mindful of your temple, meaning what you eat, because that's going inside of you, what you listen to, what you see, because it's all internalized in your brain, what you allow to enter your temple if you plan on being sexually active. Everybody is not worthy of entry. Everybody is not up to par to enter my temple. You have to create your own standards to allow people to step to you. Some people can't even walk up my steps to my temple. Sorry. They're not worthy yet. Not that I'm better than them, but they're not ready to enter the temple. So respect your temple. Tip number 8, acknowledge your greatness. If you did something that's noteworthy, if you did something great, be proud about that. Some people are proud when they do destructive things. Share your greatness, because you might inspire your friend to be great as well. If you got good grades on your report card, tell people that you got good grades. That's something noteworthy. If you helped to win the football game, or you helped to win the basketball game, talk about it. It might inspire someone to go out for the team next year. If you helped someone, if you helped to support someone, if you complimented someone, acknowledge that, because that's a great thing. So many people are being negative. So many people are tearing people down. Acknowledge the greatness you see in others. It's okay. All of that acknowledgement will make them feel better, and it will also make you feel better. Tip number 9, show self-discipline. Meaning, I can't do everything that may run across my mind. I have to sacrifice sometimes and chill out and maybe stay at home instead of going to the party if I want to pass the test. I have to put my phone down and get off Facebook and Instagram. Oh, Facebook is for old people, I forgot. Get off Instagram and Snapchat, put my recorder down, and focus on this work so that I can have it ready to turn in for tomorrow. That's self-discipline. You need self-discipline if you are to love yourself, because without it, you aren't going to be able to progress to a level in which you need to be. And finally, tip number 10, discover your own self-worth. How valuable are you? If I put a Ferrari up, and then I put a diamond ring up, and then I put you up, which one would you choose? Would your first instinct be the car? Or would it be the diamond? Or would it be you? You have to understand your own worth. How much are you worth? Can you be bought? Can somebody come and take things from you and enter your temple for a pair of sneakers or for a new iPhone? How much are you worth? I am valuable. I'm worth more than money can buy. That's how you have to think. Nobody should be able to step to you and say, look, I'll get you this if you do this. That's out of pocket. And you need to realize that. You need to understand that person thinks that you can be bought. You're better than that. You have to understand that and know your own worth. So, with that being said, that wraps up the 10 tips on how to show yourself some love. I hope that you take these tips and you apply them to your life as necessary. They are meant to provide you with a better sense of self. They are meant to show you that you are worthy and you are filled with love of self. You just have to discover it. Take some time, replay this video, and enjoy yourself because you are worth it. Peace. TruEarth is out.